I'm about to show you the one renovation to rule them all. The one home improvement you can make that could save every home improvement you've ever done. I'm talking about Ember Armor wildfire protection sprinklers on your home, but you already knew that. That's why you're here. So why are you hesitating? Bet I know why. Because I see it all the time. In fact, I experienced it myself. You're thinking it's a good idea, but is it really going to happen? And if it does, why can't the fire department just save my home? Truth is, maybe they can, but since 2003, thousands of structures have been lost in wildfires. Do you want to gamble with your most important asset or tip the odds in your favor? Wildfires are fought differently than city fires. Firefighters take a defensive stance, often letting the fire burn through an area while attempting to protect structures during the process. Wildfires are simply too big to put out in many cases, so your home needs to be able to survive that critical 24 to 48 hours all by itself while the head of the wildfire burns past it. It can also be too dangerous during that time for firefighters to be present. As a property owner, you need to do everything you can to ensure your structure can survive on its own. Firefighters don't always have enough equipment or time to protect every structure, and prioritizing the protection of infrastructure is an important part of what they do. And that might not mean you. Ember Armor wildfire protection sprinklers are very easy to install. Just a few screws. When activated, they create a hydration bubble around the structure which snuffs out airborne embers and creates a wet barrier around your building, defending it from creeping ground fire. It's actually more rare that flames take out a building directly. Often it's tiny raisin-sized embers that start a small fire on or around your building and then eventually engulfs it in flame. That's why wildfire sprinklers are so effective. Ember Armor wildfire protection sprinklers have been widely deployed in British Columbia, Canada. We have over 800 units in the field. In 2023, Ember Armor was used to protect over $35 million in property value and directly saved 14 homes that experienced wildfire at their doorstep. Ember Armor has unique sprinkler heads that reduce water damage by controlling spray direction, promote water conservation to minimize unnecessary usage, can be operated by homeowners' standard water pressure. They're made of brass with a high melting point, improved anti-clog features for dirty water sources and lakefront pump users. Our kits include a reinforced mounting bracket for reduced vibration that helps optimize sprinkler head rotation, rain and overspray drip guards to direct water away from the mounting bracket screw points, improved fastener points that allow for easy installation, all hardware required to permanently mount the sprinkler bracket and hose neatly under your fascia board so that you have a clean look as your home should. You're probably wondering why people pick our product over the competition. Well, first, it's not ugly. In fact, it looks great. People don't want ugly orange and red all over their buildings. This is their pride and joy, and many people are put on wildfire alert for months. Most firefighting stuff is designed for high visibility by firefighters, but that's not what your home needs. They need something that looks great all the time. It won't melt because it isn't plastic. Most plastics have a melting point of 300 Celsius, but the average ground fire is about 800 Celsius. Our brass sprinkler has a melting point of over 900 Celsius, and the stainless steel rust-resistant power-coated bracket has a melting point of 1400 Celsius. It also stands up to harsh winter climates without cracking or breaking and remains on the building year-round. No need to take it down. Firefighters can save your home because they know you have it. Each kit includes a sign to post at your gate to let firefighters know you have wildfire protection sprinklers installed on your property. You can choose to register your property, and we will provide your address to the local fire department of your choosing, along with a $10 donation. It's always on your home, even when you're not there. Sprinkler kit doesn't do much good in the garage when a wildfire pops up and you're not home to set it up. Our kit is always on your home, available to firefighters in case they roll up on your home and you're not there. It saves the wildland firefighters setup time during a fire. Compatible with firefighting equipment standards, each deployment of Ember Armor saves a structural protection crew up to 1 hour of setup time. That's a lot of time when time matters. They love our installations. Crews often just hook up the pump and go. They don't even pull out a ladder. In a community with 1,000 homes, you can imagine how important that is. It reduces water damage risk by controlling the sprinkler spray. Our product doesn't shoot water up your shingles. It uses the natural design of your home to shed water. Ember Armor sprinkler heads can be set up to avoid leaky hotspots like chimneys and vents, where water damage risk is much higher. Excellent roof and perimeter coverage keeps embers and ground fire at a distance. Because our product sits on the edge of your roof, you get excellent coverage on and around the building. That prevents ground fire from creeping too close and igniting the underside of your structure. It also creates a moat around your castle. It puts out embers in the air using a hydration bubble method, dropping the ambient temperature around the house. It can be mounted just about anywhere you need wildfire protection. Peaked roofs and flat roofs, trees, chimneys, deck posts, you name it. You don't need to have enough water to run all your sprinklers. The Wildland Fire Department will often show up with water bladders and pumps to run your sprinklers. The important thing is that they're on your roof, installed and ready to go with proper coverage. This is what takes the time, and time is not always available. One study demonstrated that active sprinklers coupled with FireSmart principles during a wildfire can reduce your risk of structure loss by up to 70%. And that is why this is the best cost-benefit ratio renovation you can do. But that's just my opinion. Don't become a wildfire victim. Avoid years of rebuilding and uninsured costs. Take control and protect one of your greatest assets.